Hey y'all, welcome to Forever Fabulous 50 Plus. Well, today's show is going to be just a little different. We need to give you some news. We need to update you on a few things about what's going on with our channels and all the things that we're doing that is related to that. Those of you that have stuck with us this long, we are so thankful for you, but we got some new information and so we had to make some drastic changes.
The last few months has been nothing but change for us.
Roller
we have
coaster.
been trying to figure out the best way to go about this and how we needed to handle it. We needed to make some changes for health issues and stuff. And we also had it placed on our heart that we should be going in a different direction. And as those of you who have been with us on this channel know, that is why we started this channel. But it's been very slow growth.
Yeah.
And it was pointed out to us, actually I think we pointed it out to each other,
Yeah.
that we had a channel we started back in 2021 that had grown quite a bit, and we had not really done anything with it in about 2 years because after my open heart surgery we did not have it in us. We could barely keep up one channel. We couldn't keep up 2 channels. So we had just kind of let it go dormant. And it has been completely dormant for over a year. We did do something back in May of 2024. We uploaded something. But other than that, it has been completely dormant. So it was pointed out to us that in order to get traction on this channel and hopefully get some notice that maybe we should move everything here over to that channel and rebrand that channel. So we got to work.
We are still working and we're going to have it all perfectly moved over for you. If you have noticed in the last few days, this channel, we added the 50 plus back to it where we started, and on our old channel was actually Crafting Cousins Create.
Yes.
That was our old channel. There's about 4,800 subscribers over there, so about 4,800, which will really help us with YouTube because we have enough people to be monetized. We just have to get our 4,000 watch hours. And if we do that, we can get monetized and start making money.
And we would appreciate your help with that. We are currently moving the videos that we have on this channel over to that channel.
Because we don't want to lose any content.
No, we do not want to lose our content. We took down most of the stuff that was on Crafting Cousins Create. We don't want to start by confusing YouTube
or the algorithms.
Or the algorithm about what that channel is going to be about. And since it had been dormant for so long, it actually worked out for us. We could privatize those videos and then we're just completely taking them down so that it doesn't read that that's still a craft thing. And we have started slowly moving over everything. We're doing 1 or 2 a day. And we've changed all the branding over there. We've changed it to Forever Fabulous.
Right.
Or if you have trouble finding it, it's at the Forever Fabulous. If you put that in the search bar, you can find it. There will be a link in the description box of this video as well as in the comments. I'll pin a comment with a link to the new channel. We would love for you to please go over and subscribe over there. And that's where everything's going to start being uploaded as of, well, I guess it's like the last week of June.
Well, the new stuff will start over there. The last Friday in June. It'll be just like what we did on this channel because we've already separated it out where the home stuff is on Fabulously Made Home, and then all of the talks and the devotions and everything has been on this channel. Well, we're just moving it over where we already have subscribers. And
nothing else is changing.
Nothing else is changing.
Exactly the same. It's just going to move to where we hope that we can leverage the subscribers. YouTube, that's one of the things they look at. And when you're a new channel, it's hard to get that traction if you don't have something to go on. But when they look at our information and they see that we have 4,000 plus subscribers, then hopefully it's going to give us some more traction. Now we do realize we're going to end up losing some of those,
and we have
because it was a crafting channel. That's what they came there for, and that's not what this is anymore.
Right.
But we're excited about it.
Yeah, and it gives us more opportunity because
absolutely,
you know, we have families too, and we would like to again, be able to make an income from that channel.
Absolutely. And we do have playlists set up. So if you wouldn't mind running that playlist, if you will go and click on where it says playlist and tell it to view all, it will play. You don't even have to watch it. You can do it while you're asleep at night, turn off the volume. As long as it's getting the views, that's what helps us. And we would truly appreciate your support in that. We're excited about everything that's coming up. Now, for this coming up week, we will not be uploading on Monday or Saturday. We're not going to have our short on Saturday. We're not going to have the podcast on Monday. We will start putting the new stuff over on the other channel the following Friday. And I keep wanting to say it's June 27th, but I think that may be the Sunday.
Maybe it's the 26th, but it's right in there.
It's right in there. That Friday is when we will start putting the new stuff over there. So you've got time to go over there, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell and get those notifications. And because we're so close to 5,000 subscribers over there, we would love to be able to get enough traction to hit that 5,000 and show YouTube that we're working with that channel again and that you guys are interested in this kind of content. So we decided to give y'all a little incentive to go over and subscribe. What are we doing?
We're going to have a giveaway.
We are. I'm excited. I love giveaways.
And so we'll say in the video, make sure you comment on this video or whatever. So we'll let you know which video that is. And so we can be able to give away. What do you think we should give away in this particular one?
I have had it in my heart that we should do a $50 Amazon gift card.
All right.
And one of our our fabulously 50 plus.
Yeah,
I like that one
50
because we're all fabulous 50 plus. So I think we're going to give away one of those t-shirts and a $50 gift card to one person. So make sure you go over there and subscribe, because when you hear that video, you're going to know that that's the one you need to comment on and comment on that. And that's how we'll draw as soon as that subscriber count hits 5,000. Now, if all of y'all go over there and subscribe, we're going to do that really fast because there's 460 subscribers here.
And I would like to say, though, if you were subscribed to Crafting Cousins Create in the past, you might not still be subscribed over there. So do check that when you pull the video up and everything. Make sure you check, because it can be sneaky. If you haven't watched in a long time, it can unsubscribe you.
It can. It absolutely
can.
So
make sure you ring the bell, and when the notification thing comes up, hit that, and they may or may not notify you when we go live with another video. Oh, and we are moving all of the old stuff, like we said, over there. So don't get frustrated if you see, like today, we put up episode 1 or episode 2, episode 3, whatever, because we do want to keep our material, because that gives us things to pull from later.
Well, and hopefully it's going to bring new people in, because since hopefully we're going to get a little bit of traction, they're going to see that. I know already that we have a new person, because it was somebody who was a subscriber on the Crafting Cousins Create channel, and she does paper crafting. I can tell by her ID that she does paper crafting, and she has commented already, oh my goodness, I love this so much. She talked about that she was wanting to start writing, and she felt like that we were giving her the confidence to do that. And that's the kind of thing that this channel's about.
Absolutely.
We want you to have that confidence. We want you to know that just because we are midlife, we are not finished, y'all. We are doing whatever it takes. We can pivot. We can change. We can do whatever
and that's
we
what
need
we're
to do.
having to do. We're having to pivot. We got some bad advice when we first started and told us not to rebrand that channel, to start a new one. Well, YouTube's a different world than 5 years ago we started. So we got new advice, a new mentor, and they basically said, yes, rebrand that channel. It's been dead for a year, but your people haven't totally left you. So I just wanted you to know that's why we need to do that for us.
It's not going to change anything except the address. That's the only thing that's going to change.
So we're just
the
moving.
Yes. And there won't be, after this video, there won't be any new content on this channel. And eventually, we will privatize all of this. We may, in the future, who knows, next year, we may come up with something else. I've had this thing about, I would love to do some fashion try-ons and try-on things. And you know, y'all let us know what y'all think about that, because if that's something we do, maybe we can bring this channel back.
So don't
and make
unsubscribe
it fabulous
yet.
fashion. Yeah, don't unsubscribe, because we may come back and do something with this
We
channel.
just need to spend all the time getting all of that moved and it going really well. We've been working real hard the last 3 days, and so we'll continue to do that. But every day something's going up over there right now.
It is. And we've gotten all of the banners and the name, all of that's changed already, so it'll be easy to find.
It will
so
be.
We really hope that y'all will bear with us just a little bit longer. Go over there with us, and we are going to try our best not to make any other changes after this.
We don't want to change either.
No, we don't.
No, this is like the last one. This is the last push for it, but it's something that we would not be doing if we didn't have to do it.
Absolutely.
But it will say Forever Fabulous. You'll know you're in the right place. It will say what this one used to say. And we're going to bring you the same good content, hopefully even better. We've been improving as we've been recording. We have to record ahead of time, you guys, because Trisha's going to go into a full-time job. It's her seasonal work soon.
July
so
1st.
We've been recording like 4 months of material in 2 months or less. Yeah.
Well, in a month.
Yeah,
we
really
did
in a month.
4 months in less than a month.
Yeah.
We're still working on it. We're getting close now. But we have been reading y'all's suggestions and y'all's comments. We saw the one that said that y'all like it when we speak off the cuff more. And we enjoy that. But this is such a new format for us that we were writing down.
We wrote down our thoughts, what we wanted to say.
Absolutely.
And I'm sorry if it came across a little too canned or whatever, but that's us.
It is.
And at times I could remember everything I'd written down, and you notice I talked directly to the camera and I wasn't reading. But I have to go back and catch up my bullet points when I'm reading too, because there's things I don't want to leave out, because our episodes are not excessively long.
They're not.
They're usually about 10 or 15 minutes.
Yes.
And so I wanted to make sure I get as much of my point across as possible.
Well, and I've gotten to that age now where I've got so much in my mind that I'm afraid I'm going to forget. So we did make notes. Now, you notice on the podcast, we would have our intro, and then we did do real talk.
Yep.
It was only in the chat that we actually wrote down everything.
Yeah.
And so we're working on that. Now, the next few episodes you see are going to be exactly the same way, where we had wrote down our thoughts, and that's because, as she said, we have filmed so far ahead.
Yes.
But we're going to work on getting it down to where we're comfortable, just like we are now, talking to each other and talking to
just
you,
talking on camera,
and it's going to be okay. We appreciate again y'all sticking with us.
We do,
and we love hearing from y'all. Let us know what you think. And I know I say this in almost all of our episodes, but it means so much to me that you guys are sharing your stories with us. It's not just us sharing our stories with y'all. I feel like that we're really building a community, and we have gotten to know some of you so much better because of the things that you've shared with us. And I know some things are personal and you don't want other people to see that, and we completely understand that. But I also love that when you share your stories, that you guys go in and comment on it too, because that is community. They're not just waiting for us, because especially here these last few weeks, since we have just been recording, trying to get everything done, it may take us a day or two to get into the comments to answer them. And it just means so much to me whenever I go in there and I see that one of you have commented to them and told them how much you care about them, and you're praying for them, and you're thinking of them. It just means so much. And I do want to address one more thing, and I don't want this to be controversial, but I do want to address one more thing. We have had a few comments, and I even got a personal message through that came straight to me. And I appreciate the thought on this, but I want to explain it. The message that I got said that they didn't appreciate us putting the devotion at the end of the episode because they felt like we were pushing God down your throat. And I don't want anybody to feel that way. That's our beliefs. We don't want you to feel like we're pushing anything down your throat. We just want to leave you with a positive note. And it was put on both of our hearts that that was something that we should do. And we've had a lot of good feedback on that.
Yeah.
There have been so many of you who have told us how much you love it, you appreciate it, and we are loving doing it. It makes me feel like that my walk with God has gotten stronger and closer, and I appreciate y'all letting us. If that is not your thing, I completely understand. We put it at the end of the video, so we would love for you to join us for the chat, and then if that is not your thing, you can always click off we understand. Now, of course, our hearts want you to join us for that because we love you all and we want you to be part of our lives. And so if you do, that's great. But if you don't, we understand. But please don't feel like we're trying to force any views on you. Even when we tell stories, we're not forcing our views on you. This is how we feel about it. This is the things we've experienced. It's how we feel about it, and we open up those conversations because we want to hear what you experienced and how you feel about it. I think one of the things that really stuck with me was the one about our roots.
Yeah.
Where you came from. There was a couple of people that commented and said, I was never ashamed of my roots. I grew up in a small town. I wasn't ashamed of my roots per se, but there were some things that made me feel shame. The way I was treated because of my roots was very hard for me. And so we love hearing what you guys have to say. And that opens up a conversation that we can have with each other, because I sent back a message to them and said, I love that you never had to deal with that. And I do. And this is why we felt that way.
But one of the things that was shared with us in this new experience, in this new genre that we're in on YouTube, was to share from the heart and be honest and be real. And that's what we were doing, is speaking from the heart and speaking from actual experiences and things that happen to us. Everybody's life is different, but so many of you also said that resonates with me. That made me cry because that was my experience also. And so not everything that happened in our past was bad or anything. We're going to share all the good and the bad and the current too with you.
And that's what this whole channel is for. It's about building community. It's about talking about the things that matter, getting them out there. It's about talking about friendship and how important that is. And those are the kind of subjects that we want to cover. But we are also open to any subjects that you would like to talk about. We watch every comment you guys put there. We make notes, and we are open to talk about anything you want to. And if it's not something that we've personally experienced, maybe we can pull you on to chat with us and tell us about your experience with it.
And we would love to pull other people in. We have an interview coming up soon with a friend of ours that's a fellow YouTuber, and she's just a lovely Christian lady that I couldn't believe is in her 50s. And
blew my mind.
We thought she was in her late 40s, but she's well in her 50s. And so things like that are going to be coming up. We don't want it to get stale for you, but like she said, we'll take your suggestions, and if we can work with them, we certainly will.
All right, well, I think that's all. Please make sure that you go over, subscribe to the new channel so you don't miss any of the upcoming content. We do already have the next 2 months recorded. They're ready to go, and we've got some great subjects coming up. I'm excited about some of the things that we're going to be chatting about, and we want to, invite you guys to chat on that with us. And then don't forget, you could win a $50 Amazon gift card and one of the fabulous 50 plus t-shirts. I was going to bring one up for you guys to see, but y'all know what they look like. We wear them in all of our videos, so we would love to send y'all one. We've had several people say that they would like to have one. So y'all make sure that you keep an eye out on the content over there so that you know which video to comment on. And as soon as we hit 5,000 subscribers, we are going to draw. And if all of y'all go over and subscribe, that will probably be in a week.
That could push us over. We would be so thankful. And like I said, just because you were subscribed before, you might not be. You want to check on that. And there will be a link in the description box below to get you over to the new address for us. And it's always forever fabulous.
Thank you guys again. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you so much for watching today. If you saw something you liked, we hope you'll give us a big thumbs up. Leave us a comment and let us know what you think and if you have any suggestions. We just love hearing from y'all, and it really does help our channel grow.
If you enjoyed this episode, check out these videos for even more inspiration. Bye, y'all.